morning, good morning. Welcome everyone. Welcome all you new folks and welcome back everybody to Loving It on Keto. It's a beautiful day today, you guys. I feel great. You know why? Because I have my new Santa bought these for me for Christmas shoes. These are so cute. These are my peacemakers. These are from the anagram family, just like my blue ones were from the anagram family. The blue ones were achievers, and these are peacemakers.
Nice. Nice. Wendy's wearing all of her shoes all of a sudden.
Oh, and I have my octopus pin on. Her name is Octavia.
She's in one of those moods where she's got to dress up.
Well, we're going to take you to the doctor for your pre-op today, so we got to go do all that. So I'm dressing, wearing my new glasses, wearing my new shoes. Makes me feel good.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, everybody, let's get down to keto, shall we? How's everybody doing? Let me know. How much weight have you guys lost so far this month? Woo! Man, I did not have to take Tylenol. Thank heavens, my hands are working again. I did not lift weights because I was worried about my thumbs yesterday. I just took it easy. Did not have to do anything crazy, did we, Harry?
Nope.
Did you take any aspirin or Tylenol? Nope, neither one of us did, you guys. Because everything that you eat or drink or do the day before can have a direct effect on your weight loss. So I would advise for most of you just to weigh one day, pick a day, and that's the day you weigh in every week. Because you guys...
At the same time in the day.
At the same time. Early morning is best. A la nude. After you've gone to the bathroom and done your business, before you hop in the shower, because your body absorbs water when you're in the shower, so be careful of that. Remember, your skin's your largest organ of your body. So, that's what I would do. But we do it to share with you guys because it's an up and down, all the way downhill, and we just want to share with you our daily lives. So we do it more than what normal, what would make you less crazy. Because it makes me crazy, and Harry gets really crazy. So it's best if you weigh in just once a week. Some people weigh in once a month, but we weigh in daily. So with that, everything that we had yesterday, you guys, was perfectly keto, and it was a wonderful day to eat in this house yesterday, wasn't it, Harry?
Oh, yeah.
I had 3 eggs with ketchup. I had a quarter chicken, which I didn't show everybody, but you guys, I made red velvet truffles, and let me tell you, they were as good to eat as they were pretty.
Oh, yeah, they were
Oh
really
my gosh,
good.
They were good. That, Loran, red velvet, perfect. It was perfect. I loved them. My mom loved them. Oh man, yes indeed she did, with peanut butter, with chocolate peanut butter, keto chow ice cream. Woo! Man, was that good. I put a little G. Hughes barbecue sauce on my chicken. I had half an ounce of pork rinds, just a Mission regular pork rinds. I had collagen, and I had that new, what is it called? KETO, K-I, what's the new super creamer? This yesterday, KETO creamer. I like it. It's good. I'm just seeing how it works with me. I had 4% carbs for a total of 13 grams, 59% fat for a total of 94.2. You guys, I am upping my protein. My protein was 133.6 grams because my lean body mass is 120, and I want to start eating at least 120 grams of protein. I had a scare with my hair. My hair fell out, and I want to make sure it doesn't do that anymore. Total calories, 1,388. Harry had 4 eggs with 4 ounces ground pork. He had a ground pork bowl. He had red velvet truffles as well. He had half an ounce of pork rinds, and last night, you guys, he worked late. He had 2 of the Country Archer mini sticks. They're little sticks. He had chocolate peanut butter keto chow ice cream, 2 scoops of collagen, 2 tablespoons Khalifa half and half, and he had a total of 5% carbs for a total of 21 grams, 64% fat for a total of 118.4 grams, and his protein was 31% for a total of 131.3 grams. And you guys, his lean body mass is 133. We got to get his protein up to 133 grams. Total calories, 1,641. Yes, indeed. Now, you guys,
It was good, too.
It
I
was
like
so
those
good.
Man.
You like those little mini beef
Yeah, they're
sticks, too?
good.
Those Archers. But you guys, no Tylenol. Feeling better. My hands feel great. And guess what? We both lost weight. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
And we both had a little bit more calories, too. And more protein. I went down 2/10 of a pound. Harry, whooshed. He had 1 2/10 pound gone.
That's because I didn't take the aspirin. See, it's like I said.
It's not aspirin you take.
Tylenol.
It's Tylenol.
Whatever.
It's a different product, Shinsky. Come on, you gotta get it right, Shinsky. Gotta get it right. Okay, your turn. Big board. Got a lot to do today. Got a lot. We're leaving early, so I've got work to do that's got to get done. How you doing there, Harry?
Better, because I lost some weight.
Now we got to get down.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Show me. Show me.
Well, you already kind of went over it, so, you
No,
know.
I didn't.
You know, this was yesterday. You can see how we were up, and that was from that little bit of food. We were at, I had 16, Wendy had 1,100 calories. I had 1,200 calories, and we went up. Our
about over
protein
here?
was at 146 and 123. You go over here, 1641 on my calories, 1388 on hers. We both went down. She went down 2/10. I went down 1 pound and 2/10, and that's because, like I said, the Tylenol affects me a lot.
We had Tylenol here. We had Tylenol here.
Right, but we didn't have it
No
here.
Tylenol here.
No, this was reflected by the
Yes.
Tylenol. So our protein we went a little higher on the protein. I was lower this time than yesterday, but yeah, it seems to be coming out. Now I'm trying to figure this out. I'm sure somebody already has, but everybody's so different. You know,
Yes.
I got to find out what's right for myself, because we do need to up the protein.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
Yes.
I agree.
So I'm upping the protein, lowering my fat a little, and raising my calories a little bit because I need that extra protein.
Right.
So you guys, today is an OMAD day. It's one big bowl of soup or one big salad day, and it's moving your body. So I'm gonna come up with, I was gonna make the Keto Chow tomato base soup, and I was gonna cook some pork and use that chicken sweet Italian sausage and make kind of an Italian tomatoey tasting with some mozzarella cheese on it. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. I am so busy right now, it's crazy at work. So I've got to make the soup. We're leaving early, so I've got to figure all those things out. And when I do, you guys, we'll come back when it's one big bowl of soup, when I figure out in my head the recipe I want to use. So I'm looking on the back of I got my savory soup bundle from Keto Chow. I got my creamy tomato basil, and some of you guys on our Facebook group, which is Loving It on Keto with Wendy fans, if you guys aren't a member, please join. It's free. I have the link listed below in the description. But they said that they were off-put by the smell of the creamy tomato basil. And I'm looking at it, and the first ingredient is powdered beef protein. Now, you guys, powdered beef protein and beef gelatin can have a funky odor.
Like hair?
Like cow, basically, right? Mm-hmm. So it's not so much like a can of, and I'm just using an example, Campbell's cream of tomato soup, or Progresso tomato soup, because this is made with, and the base of it is powdered beef protein. Okay, so I'm thinking that's what the issue is, and that's what you guys were off-put by. It's like cheese sometimes smells funky, and it tastes much better than what it smells like, but I'm gonna use this. And I'm gonna use, I think I'm going to use some herbs de Provence, and I think I'm going to use some garlic, and I think I'm going to use some onion, and I think I am going to use some Italian seasoning. Maybe a little bit of chives, because I want to use this True Story sweet organic chicken sausage. Now, these have 11 grams of protein, 1 link, so 4 would only give us 44 grams. The soup protein has 25, so that's 111, so split that in half. I don't know if this is going to be enough, like if we break this apart, if I'm going to need some ground turkey in it as well, because I want it thicker, because we're only getting 1 bowl. So I'm going to cook this ground turkey. I'm going to use these seasonings on the turkey. Right here. I'm going to put a little herbs de Provence. I'm going to put garlic, onion, and Italian seasoning in the turkey when I brown it. And then I'm going to make the soup base and put it in the container. I'm going to let it all marry. I think I can take this out of the casing. What do you think? Think we can split that and take that out of the casing or not? Think we just need to chop it up into little pieces?
Probably.
Okay.
I don't think you'll be able to peel that out of there.
Because I think this has already been cooked. Does it say if it's been fully cooked? Yep, it's been heated. It's fully cooked. So I just need to chop that and toss it in with the other sausage. So I'll have hairy slices and thin little pieces, little slices, little round slices. And we'll have kind of an Italian sausage soup with some mozzarella cheese on it. So hopefully, I'm going to taste this by itself because again, it's a base that you want to use, and I'll see what the taste is, and then I'll add my other tastes to it depending on what the flavoring is. You know, I'm thinking it's going to be more beefy, more gelatiny tasting with a little bit of tomato is what I'm thinking, looking at the ingredients in here. Because the ingredients for flavor is powdered beef protein, powdered beef bone broth. So you've got 2 things of beef there. Acacia gum salt, potassium chloride, calcium phosphate, magnesium malate, and powdered tomato flavor. Okay, and then you go into xanthan gum, potassium citrate, choline, and basil, and vitamin blend, and the vitamin blend, and L-beta-tartrate for all the vitamins and stuff that are in here. Because remember, this is a complete meal. It's got all the vitamins and minerals you need. If you eat 3 of the keto chows a day, you get all your vitamins and minerals. So I'm going to do that. And let's see what happens. So we'll come back, you guys, when we start making our soup. Ooh, that smells so good. Doesn't it? Okay, you guys, I put in a teaspoon of every single one of these. A level teaspoon of herbs de Provence, a teaspoon of granulated California garlic, a teaspoon of California onion, a teaspoon of Italian Tuscan style seasoning, and I put in a nice teaspoon of chives. Now I'm going to salt and pepper. I don't use a lot of salt because keto chow can be salty. So you want to go light on the salt. You want to put your pepper you want in. You know what I think I'm going to do? Don't I have some pepper? Little bit of red pepper. A little bit of red chili pepper. Give a little bit of a kick. Just a few flakes. Give a little bit of a kick and a spice.
Oh, what's that fancy thing you got?
That's that spatulator.
Yeah. I still have some more of those quick wings to cut up.
Okay, we'll come back.
More weenies. Pieces. What's that?
Well, I'm taking my Keto Chow creamy tomato basil. And I need my big measuring cup. Where's my big measuring cup, Gary? Oh, there it is. And let me come over. That smells good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You guys can use your favorite sausage if you guys have a really good Italian sausage that you like. Clean ingredients in sausages is hard to find, so that's why I'm using my own ground pork and seasoning it myself. I need 14 ounces times 2. And I'm just going to make it, that's 16. And then I need and it does have a very beefy, it has a typical beef bone broth gelatin, beef bone gelatin smell to it. So I can see what people are talking about.
Yeah, it does.
It does, but I'm not worried.
That bad, though.
I'm not worried about it because I know that it's based with beef, not tomato. I'm not expecting tomato soup. I'm expecting the beef. I can smell like a celery seasoning. I can smell seasoning with this. So I'm adding this in to my pan. And I want it to marry with the sausage before I'm just going to let that cook for about, I'm going to turn the heat down to low. And I'm going to let that marry. I'm going to let it just simmer and marry because I am going to add heavy cream to it later at the end to give it my creamy taste. But I want the seasonings that I just used to all come into the Keto Chow tomato base. I want to give it a chance to marry. Put it on low. Got to lift it off the stove because the stove is way hot and I used boiling water.
I'm going to put it over here.
I see right now I smell Italian seasoning now in here. It smells very Italian. Smell it.
Well, you put a lot of stuff in there.
Yes,
already,
I
right?
did.
Oh, it smells good now.
Yeah, it smells totally different. So
Yeah,
the smell, so being put off by the original smell because I think in your brain, you have a preconceived idea that, oh, I'm going to smell cream of tomato soup, just like the ones that I buy in the market or the ones, you know, that I get in the grocery store or at a restaurant, and that's not the smell you're getting. You're getting a very beefy, bone broth, bony, like bones.
Yeah.
You know, bones cooking, gelatin, all those things. So I'm going to cover this. I'm going to let it marry. I'm going to let it, I'm going to cook it. I'm going to let it 15 minutes. Okay. You notice I didn't put any dried vegetables in it this time. I wanted to just season it because I don't want the carbs right now. We are doing higher protein. We're keeping our carbs 20 grams or less, and Keto Chow does have some carbs in it because it does have tomato. So I want to make sure that I'm a little bit lower so I don't go over my 20 total grams or be right at that carb-wise. Okay, you guys, this is going to marry. We'll come back a little later. We'll do a taste test, and then we'll adjust the taste. Okay, you guys, I'm going to taste test my soup now. I've also got xanthan gum because I want mine a little bit thicker. Doesn't that look good?
Yep.
It's like basically, it smells so Italian.
Yeah, it does.
Italian sausage, man. It's going to be hot, hot. That is very meaty, very hearty, with just a hint of tomato. It's very good. It smells Italian.
Yeah.
I want you to taste this. And then I want to add my cream, and I think I'm going to thicken it up a little bit. It's very hot.
That's really good, guys.
It really is good.
Oh, no.
But it's very meaty. It's not tomato intense.
I mean, when you
intense.
first smell it, it smells very bovine-y. Is that what you call it?
Yes, bovine.
Yeah, until she
Like cow.
added some stuff to it, you know. Then it was pretty good.
Now I'm going to put just a little bit of xanthan gum. I'm just going to sprinkle some in here, just a little bit, because I want it just a little bit thicker. I think it needs a little bit more salt, actually, doesn't it?
Yep.
That'll come.
Just a bit.
Just a teeny weeny bit, or does it need? What do you think?
Yeah, I'd put a little bit in there.
Salt?
Yeah.
I don't think it needs.
Not too much.
I think the Italian part is carrying through. I'm also going to add half a cup of heavy whipping cream. That's my fat for Harry and I for the day. That's our fat. Because I thought cream would give it a nice creamy texture. But see how it's a beefier color. It's not a tomatoey color. You just get the hint of the tomato in there. You know, it's just, it smells Italian. It smells like I'm cooking Italian sausage soup. That's exactly what that smells like.
If I thought it smelled bad, I'd tell you.
Oh yeah, me too. Because I was very concerned.
Because not everything can be great, you know. But it tastes very Italian at this point. The way she's doctored it up, I guess, right? Yeah. When you call it the way you doctored it up?
I didn't doctor it up. I just created a recipe. Now, here you guys, I've got 3 ounces of mozzarella cheese. I'm going to put some in. Then I'm going to save some for the top of our soup. I mean, who isn't... This just looks delicious to me. Smells delicious, sounds delicious. I think it's going to taste delicious too. I'm going to bring this up just to a little bit of a boil. Let that all marry and melt it together. I think. Let's give this a taste test, Harry, with the cream and the cheese and some of the other kind of sausage that I cooked. Just the pork that I made. Mm-hmm. It's very hot. See, it's got a little bit of cheese on there now. It's got the creaminess. Okay, this is on my new playlist of soups because this is so dang tasty and delicious sausage soup. Oh my gosh. Here, Harry, taste this.
So what are you going to call it?
Italian sausage soup. Wendy's Italian sausage soup.
Oh yeah, I like it.
I really like that.
I like it a lot. It's really, really meaty.
It's meaty and delicious.
That's what I like.
It's very meaty, Italian, all the flavors, a little bit of cheese. It's creamy, it's thick, it's smooth, and it has just a hint of tomato, like an Italian soup. It's very, very good. So this is on one of my regular playlists going forward, you guys. When I want Italian soup and it's a big bowl soup, this is on my playlist besides my chicken, cream of chicken soup that I've done. This is really good. So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna let it marry here for just a few minutes and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna plate it. It's soup time. It's soup time. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna plate this up. Oh yeah, see how nice and thick that got, and rich and delicious and cheesy, creamy Italian sausage soup. Look at that. Harry, you don't even have to ask me for the meat this time.
I know, look at
I
that.
put the right amount of meat in.
It's really good,
doesn't it? It's very good. I am very pleased with this recipe. But I went in expecting it to be not the smell of creamy tomato soup too. So, because I've worked with the beef and the chicken flavoring, you know.
Yeah.
So, plus I was wary because of everybody, you know, the few people that said they didn't like the smell at all. Well, smell is different than taste sometimes. So, but everybody, you know, not everybody's gonna like it. It's up to you, how you make it, and that's the nice thing about it. Now I'm taking some cheese. We're splitting the cheese, Harry. Splitting the cheese. Put some cheese on there. A little bit of cheese. Okay. Put a little bit of pepper on top. Finely ground pepper. And you guys, let me see if I can do this. Oh my gosh.
What?
Italian sausage soup. It's absolutely delicious. Gotta eat now, folks. One big bowl of soup coming up. Okay, you guys, some of our people on Facebook, like I said that they were put off by the soup and it tasted nasty. I think the challenge is, if you read the ingredients, the very first ingredient, like I said, was powdered beef protein, and the second one is powdered beef bone broth. And I think when your mind is thinking sweet tomato and you taste the bone broth and the beef part, I think it's off-putting. I know
What about the smell?
the smell is very bovine. Smells like cow, smells like cow bones. It does. But I'm telling you, it made a great, delicious soup. It's not by itself. It's not tomato. It's not that creamy tomato basil soup that you get in a store. But man, it made a delicious soup. But I cook a lot with beef gelatin. And when you get that out and you start blooming it, it's very bovine, very much like brown bones, wet cow.
Yeah.
It really does. But it makes delicious jello, sugar-free jello. It makes a lot of great things. But if you're expecting a smell or a taste and you don't get it, I think that's off-putting. So I just wanted to share that with everybody because that soup was absolutely delicious. But it was very beefy, hearty, with a hint of tomato in the background. And all those spices and herbs that I used gave it that Italian taste, that Italian sausage that I used. Let me get that a minute. Hold on. I can't remember the name of it. The True Story organic sweet Italian sausage, and then I used a pound of the Jenny O lean ground sausage in it as well to make it really meaty, you guys. It was good. We really liked it.
Oh, I did. I thought it was great.
I just want to share that everybody's taste is different. There's going to be some things you like, some things I don't like. There's going to be some flavors, if you guys are into keto chow, that you like that I don't like. So everybody's different, everybody's unique, but I just wanted to share our experience, and that soup was very good. Matter of fact, that's on my soup rotation roster because it was that good. I mean, I really liked it. So anyway, you guys, today was one big soup day. We have to get ready to go to the doctor for Harry's pre-operative appointment, pre-op, and we've got ways to go to drive. It's about an hour drive to get there because it's up north. Anyway, you guys, today we're done, so I'm going to cross today off. And you guys, tomorrow is Thursday. It's a 16-hour fast, 2 meals, no snacks, collagen, and take a walk. But what I'm going to do is, while Harry is in the doctor, I'm going to get out and I'm going to move my body. Yes, I am. I'll probably change my shoes. I probably won't be wearing my Peacemakers, my Fluvog Peacemakers. I'll probably take a pair of plain old tennis shoes. Yes, I have some in my closet. And they're black, plain old black tennis shoes.
It was great too because you know, they're easy to wear.
Yes, they are. So I'll take those, and you guys, we'll see everybody tomorrow. How's that sound? Hey, you guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell. Come back here tomorrow. See everybody later. Good night, everybody. Give me a thumbs up too. Don't forget.